In the city, you must fight to survive. He sold tortillas on the corner, and the mob wanted in. This summer, Gare Bear is one man with one solution. This summer, the Gare Bear is the little tortilla boy. In case you haven't guessed it, yes, that was me trying, and I use that term very loosely here, trying to do Don LaFontaine's voice. The man of 1,000 movies, TV, and all around until he died a few years ago. So this review is going to be a little tribute, my little tribute to him, and the movie we're about to go over. A film where, in a world where this movie concept has never been done, that is, if you're watching, where nobody knows his name and his voice is synonymous with the world. Man, I love doing that voice. Ever since I saw this film, I can't stop imitating Don LaFontaine. It's just so much fun to do that. I mean, it hurts a little on the throat, but for those who don't know, that is the man's name for over 75,000 films and commercials. The man you've always heard, but never actually seen. Sadly, that man passed away. In what is it? I believe '09 or '08, somewhere around there. And the fact is that they. I just wanted to add, to my. I want to see this. This is definitely a fun tribute to Don. The movie In a World. I did fall. I didn't. I fell in love with it actually towards the middle end of it. You actually do care about the characters. It's not even that. I pretty much loved every aspect. Right, guys? Wouldn't you say? Yeah. I pretty much loved every aspect of this film. I guess you can say that, of course. Now, this film was actually written and directed by one of its actors, Miss Lake Bell. She does sound familiar. Well, she should. Shall I say over her dead body? Nah, nobody saw that. How about Boston Legal? Nah, too sectionalized. Only a few people would get that. I got it. Children's Hospital. Everyone loves that. Boom. You can't beat that. Rob Corddry's in that. She's in that. Malin Ackerman is in that. All funny people are in that show. You can't even beat that. Rob Hubble alone in that show. But yes, Lake Bell from those from Children's Hospital has written and directed this. I wouldn't be surprised if she even catered the event. But she's one of my favorite comedians and actresses. She's super funny, and she actually does a really great job here writing this a really fun and entertaining film. It's actually a weird concept to see because you don't really see behind the scenes of the voiceover community. I mean, voiceover meaning like the commercials, the the voiceover movie guys. Not a lot of people know who they are or what their names are unless you're in that business. So I did like seeing that they did a little tribute to LaFontaine here. Um, they it was actually I enjoyed like I said, I enjoyed that aspect of it a lot, and because again you don't normally see that in films. But it wasn't just her though. She brought in some really funny people with her. Her some of her castmates from Children's Hospital, Rob Corddry, Kim Marino were in it. Dimitri Martin, Nick Offerman. I mean, god damn it, who is mustacheless in this movie, by the way. Not cool. Not cool. But then you have a great like A+ actor here. You have Gina Davis, who definitely ups your film's ante here. Um, Honestly, though the cast did bring me to the theater, but the concept and the writing actually kept me there. You do see a fraction of what goes beyond the scenes of the voiceover community, and it's actually very interesting. Although being an independently published film, it did actually okay in the box office. It earned, what did it earn, over 2,500? Yeah, or about around like 2,500. It landed right in the middle of like bad and okay. It was good enough to actually draw a decent enough audience to be like, oh, that's actually funny. I have to tell my friends about that. No records were broken or anything, but like I said, it was just enough that it grabbed a following of its own. But what I loved most about this film, like I keep saying, it was mostly that it was written really well, And thanks go to Miss Lake Bell in this one, because let's face the facts, comedies need good writing. And I mean, if you look at anything alone, I mean, Mel Brooks alone has done Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, 12 Chairs, Producers, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I mean, for crying out loud, great comedy comes with great writing. And with Lake Bell, who's a comedian, bringing her comedic timing to her writing to a movie, it actually adds up very well. I mean, yes, I wouldn't lump this in with, the Will Ferrells and the Mel Brooks films, but it's good enough to make me laugh and to enjoy my time at the theater and watching this film. So yeah, I guess you can say I am definitely recommending this film. I mean, why not? It's funny, it's got a fun cast, the story is fun, not to mention it's easy to follow. I would definitely check this out. I mean, if you enjoy these types of comedies, I guarantee you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Excuse me, the voice still is killing my throat. Probably around here, it's very. I would love to see you guys go see it, because I'd love to see independent films do so well. I've actually seen a lot of great movies go from like nothing to something fantastic. I can't really think off the top of my head, but I know there are a lot of great films that do so well. I'm actually Beasts of the Southern Wild. Not only did it do tremendously well, it was nominated a couple of years ago for the Oscars for best film and best director, and I believe the soundtrack as well, the music and stuff. That's just one off the top of my head, but I definitely implore you to go see this. Honestly, you'll definitely enjoy it as much as I did. And honestly, what else I enjoy is when I see you lovely Garbarians hit that subscribe button right behind me. You can hit right behind me. That would be awesome. I don't even know what poster I have. Oh, right. Hansel and Gretel. We want a little flashbacky for you for TBT. A little Throwback Thursday action for you. Yeah, but hit the subscribe button behind me. Make sure you also share on Facebook and on Twitter. And what's our next movie? We're going to have a picnic, because apparently it's going to be cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So make sure you bring your bowls and your plates, people, and stock up on juice. It's going to be a rainy day.